Bishop Kennedy Ohini Japan de Simbia Tudra. Efa Nano 4th November. About to MPP delegate for Koya Moto Aba, Samba to Munya, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Vice President, so no, to Franca Emma MPP Amanyo Kuno. Nasa Batui, and then Kennedy Ohini Japan and the Emunisema Baba to Abontiswa, we be Simbi near Nankofi Binim Enim and that deal about the Casa found Pang. Nankofi be bree, she say, Sans Minanka was some Kobidi kind, Eka, Nanson Deno. We wababa kasa ama bibia abetɔ abɔnten na nkurɔfoɔ ehu deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ man mu. Aha, ɛyɛ Kofi Countryman CTV. Abere ne abere bi a latest trending news ne yɛde ɛrebrɛ ɛwɔ yɛn channel yi so. Sɛ ndɛ ne dedi kan ɔbaa no sɛ ɛbɛsrɛ sɛ ɔbɛsubscribe na wahit notification bell no na wakyerɛ wadwe ɛwɔ comment section no ase ama yɛ. Obi a na wahyɛ yɛ video no ama afoforɔ nsa nso betumi aka bi ama mahu amanyɔsɛm ne deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ man mu. Now, last year, November 4th, 2023, and an MPP for a cocoa but a new bit to Franca ama Omamenyukunu, a year on party, and then. Na Kennedy Ohini Japan de Simbia Baba to Habon, Tefa Secretary, Binumine, Yomibia, a course, it was Sumase, I am Mark Baumia, to me a flag bearer, and then a Kennedy Ohini Japan, a disaster being a Baba to Habontis, and a boy been more near me, Juma, a disaster secret information, about the Twabontin, my yes, I could be at the Baba Dome, or your child news to a Hanusi. Kennedy Ohini Japan, a baby on any age, my Abba Church, say Kennedy Ohini Japan, 8 years can be a delicate a year, the Omega Museum as if say me mistake allegedly Kennedy I think 300 students Edema a year delegate na we and some Ababeka Yansa and then say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say delegate ni binimji over 200,000 Ghana cedis and candidate in the can say 20 billion over 200,000 Ghana cedis and a binim a J and son on Kwako to Abano Edema Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na we and a boy Emma Baumia etumi ebeye Frankatuni Edema MPP Amayukunu. We and Sembibre and a audio about team. The best source of Upechi Adab. Ubenya Adachre na Uti audio music na we are now at showing our comment section as the Amaya Manai Cinnamon. Latest trending news in Kwa and ye the Abram away channel since Yanko na Yunkoti a year doctor a year Kennedy or in Japan in summer or the better about Tefa. Now of November 4th, about 1 or 2 years, in some a perfume, any new may be a call, so it was to master a Ghana for nay, Nelson Dennis answer me in about the tabon to say, and so me and Conan got just a nature nearby. There could be a petrol, so I say.
Yeah, primary sinem kwano. West meet in the dahon.
Ono kwaso so wan shele ntua
wan tua bi tua chen wa kyerem.
Ahyemo. Wo de yem kona hwehwem na ba.
How much did it cost you this election, even though you lost? I mean, financially, how much did you pump into it? You can give me a range.
Best kept.
Come on, give me so that those who are learning with this.
I must say that as it stands now, and this is, I have close to 1,500 delegates. Okay, and in the future, I think that if you intend to make an entrance for anybody, you'd need to have minimum of 2 mil sitting.
2 million cedis or dollars?
Cedis.
2 million cedis.
That's just to make an entrance.
And is this
to get started?
Primaries or main election?
This is primaries.
Just primaries. Doesn't matter the constituency.
I think to be safe. I'm just
And so you are seeing it as increasing. It's not coming down.
And that is why I think that we need to have a careful look. Eventually, some may have to buy airplanes for people.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I know. I can imagine.
Looking at the way it's going, and then that still will not guarantee you a win. And I also think that the caliber of people that make these decisions ought to be looked at. We might need a college where people are carefully selected, carefully trained, to think appropriately. I think that, looking at the Israeli system and even the British, I can tell you that the likes of James Cameron, who are selected, are people who have gone through some special training for governance.
It should not be just anybody.
Yes, and I think that...
Even though we are trying to expand and bring democracy to the grassroots, you think the grassroots should be...
One of the candidates that will be selected need some minimum aptitude test, I think. And that is also very important.
Candidate, or you mean the people who vote, the electoral college members?
We are a reflection of the people who vote for us.
On the issue of money, did you pay more than your opponent, or he paid more than you?
I think to a large extent he paid more.
Would it be like twice what you paid, or 1/3 of whatever extra of whatever you paid?
Oh man, as it got into the end, it really
was becoming
high,
big.
So,
do you know the figures he gave out? I'm sure you know. Do you want to tell me?
I've heard different people. I think some took home close to 5,000
from just one candidate.
Yeah,
5,000. Yeah. And that from your side or from his side?
No, I mean I'm just saying that's what
that's the range
I hear, and some people got paid in multiple tranches, during the period. So I mean, depending on how you bargain.
Why did you lose? And you didn't lose small. You lost bigly.
Well, the score line 813 against 566.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, it is a lot, but a loss is a loss. And I think that there were many factors. One that comes to mind is having a dissenting mind, and what I mean by that is there's been a number of cases that I had a dissenting mind, but I'm still
in the national party agenda. You mean?
Yes, and I think that. It may have also contributed.
For instance,
I mean, I'm one of the few that stood initially for Ken must go. I wouldn't say that's the one key reason, but I think it may have contributed.
It played a role.
Yes.
Do you think he sponsored a candidate?
No.
How would he have affected you in your constituency?
No, I think some people naturally might not like a dissenting mind. They believe that maybe all of us ought to sing one song. So that in of itself may have swayed some people to vote against.
People who think that you are doing against your own government. How dare you?
Exactly.
So party members who think no, don't. You are supposed to just sing the chorus regardless.
Yes. So I think that is one.
But do you regret saying that Kennedy Ken Ofori-Atta must go?
Well, I think that I was likening it to Roe versus Wade in America.
Okay.
50 years down the line, the dissenting minds are now, what is in vogue. So I think that in the annals or the, of the history of parliamentary proceedings, who knows, 50 years from now, those who dissented might be seen as the people who are on the right side of history. So I think I may have paid for it, but I still think that at the time, it was the right decision call. Because I am the people's representative, and we took that decision largely based on what the constituents were saying, not necessarily just my decision.
Do you think that position of yours is still now, or you still think Ken must go?
I'll leave it for the...
Okay, Commander.
Well, director.
Boko dear.
Oh, Boko pana way.
Boko, you remember?
Well, director, I mean, now I say. Na, and then somebody ni kuhono. Ni nyina ne se. Nsɛm ɛbɛhwɛ paa mienu. Yɛbɛhwɛ anya so tom MP. Honorable Dixon. Kisi ne nsɛm a waka ɛfa sikatri a ɛkɔso primaries ne ho. Na de ehu ni sɛ obehia about 20 billion old Ghana cedis. Ansa no watimi awe ne primaries. Not general election mpo.
Na sɛ nsɛm a ya na nkrofo keka sɛ o delegates ni jiska ansa no mato aba no. Ɛnsɛ no kura wo mu.
Right no kura wo. Because we dey omo dansuo nim. Oka ho bi. Wa accept we tua bi. But ebi ma tua kyɛn no. Na ye be wura ho the writer. But aside that nso so.
Na sɛ ho na nso so no be bi sha wo ho.
Writer ho na sɛm ba ko ɛsan ho very key ne sɛ. Ken must go. Ken Ofori-Atta. On free ministerial appointment ne so as Minister of Finance no.
Sɛ na we kan.
Writer. Na ogyina mu bi pa nipa ba ko gigina mu pa sɛ kyenkyena ayenyi no emfiri ho no. Agiatum say one of the factors here amana lusu.
Okay.
Nti Ken Ofori-Atta wonnim na say ubi fu ne bebre yenyini free ho a ube free parliament na Ken Ofori-Atta da so ho. Now the right aside that one issue no so ho. National Sports Authority enyina ye be kai say ye close various stadia no. Accra, Tamale ni Adawi. Na ye dey bo music shows, music concerts. Wa bra na footballing activities koso. Na no na akofa nsem aba. Yeah, Minister of Youth and Sports say onim hwe. Na no na nchen. The writer pick up bi ayira. Ena sika. Ya omoje for nwom no. Omati sika ne fancy ena ombe kotu sika kitikiti bi di kyereye. Omo nyina ya suppose o ma ansem no eba.
Okay. Ti yenkoi.
The writer ma start with sika no.
Yeah.
Ni nyina ne say obia nim say Ghana ha. Eba no elections especially primaries secretary koso recently ya bi.
Yeah.
But oka enipa bebre argue say eyenkeka unko hu say delegate bi giska anase MP bi treska nti akoso bebre ama enche MP for parliamentary primaries no yetete sika bi din etete TVs ene ne manema fridges but oka politicians nankasa sa ko gina ba bi ko kasa yenkeka ene nyame adom member of parliament emma awo anya so utum in fact honorable Dr. Dixon Kisi odin sama tudwa a wo kirem say ne contest okoye against Elder Yimano Tobin a wo lusu ye no kra ne nyame anim nie sikatua de ekoso no otua bi but sikana otua ye no na nya enough because ne opponent no etua ye ote ye 5,000 Ghana cedis nti ye nyina ho kakra ne nyina ne say delegates omo MPP say delegate bi ko gina bonten e ka kire say oh onye sika omo ntre sika mo man keka now we have the proof say sitting MP e ka kire say onu otua bi but the opponent no etua 5,000 Ghana cedis
say bia wan kasa otua ma delegate say o spend here
right expenditure no kire mu say you will need 2 million Ghana cedis eno ye whole expenditure no for primaries no nti eno ye form so abepeke o campaign na obekọ o ballot like o papers posters have printed o fuel waduane a odi be feed wo hone wo nkrofo edi wa chiko campaign ene ne mane ma aka na fe sika a wo kotua no eno na wa kire mu se onu tua bet obi tua 5,000 nti eno ne nye sika na spend total expenditure no and wa kire say you need about 2 million Ghana cedis 20 billion old Ghana cedis
5,000
Ghana cedis for one delegate nti enya so tuomfo se motina enya so tuom na mo ka kire say development enkoso adwuma nkoso a candidate na Yimano Tobin wa win no asema e wo fa se ka kire mu nyina say each delegate bia no age 5,000 Ghana cedis now e honom Yimano Tobin enya about 800 and something votes ana honorable Kisi on sunya 500 and something vote no 500 and we 800 and imagine say more than 1,300 delegates that's will be 5,000 Ghana cedis ya eno ye sika amoji nko plus enuane ne niam eba beka ho no omo so extra eka o mabo nti so ko parliament ya more than 2 million Ghana cedis no odi nka ate sika no say until ya development e bi ma nya so otu nti it is expected say MP no okwa parliament okwa any business okwa de be ma ono so obenye sika odi bi beto ne futom kana oboye no obete saka no say generate enough funds for the next election monkai say onwie say 2 million Ghana cedis na nsi ho afi no obekọ general election or start campaign from February akosi December we put the one campaign do 1 month but afi no obek campaign for 1 year hokra no obebo ka kese nti tells you say obe hear about another 3 million Ghana cedis nti obe hear about 5 million Ghana cedis and san why MP so obe MP bia sa ka 50 billion ka en wokote
oba se commander ya ye wo form na so mu bu ye so to so ya se ye jimi hu se ye omo ma yeska bia o
the matter ya ye form no
edu omo se ye nkoto aba
no omo de bibia se delegates ne so delegate mechanical delegates no problems say
okay
because delegates no omo na kita positions our party our various polling stations into omo and am penfo ne ba omo kosi omo so omo kosi omo party members ne so into omo party for na be chom say oh e krom ha de ye hia hwe sa ye okay krom ha de e full support krom ha fo nyina pa wo mbeto ama na mpina pe 1,000 Ghana cedis bi ama sa police station executives no ma che na okọ nti okọ a omo frɛ no so ye adwuma na wie krom ha fo do ma gyewatum they will vote for you and sa na akoye ba no kra ne nyame anim nie say delegates no any police station executives no say on be ma adwimu ada ho wo sa kwan ne so no ma change said o musifa so ayo omo niam na anka babo omo na aboa ye nyina because one magisika makoyi candidate bi a omoa right two ogisika ne wiye no nipa ne ba expose the person to nkrofo na omo ti area ho no mo expose mo candidate no ema onsi abonte ma nkrofo en question no nkrofo mbisa ne nsem nkrofo for mo problems ento nanim ebasa a limited wontimi nko MP nanim wontimi nko candidate nanim how do you expect nkrofo say omo channel omo feelings to MP no and a candidate no it is not possible
only say mistake if mpanimfo na na say delegation no
the right no kra ne nyame anim nie delegates ne di ada omo so kra wo Ghana high nyane from here esi ahene na etu ahene It is a okwati omo ye bibia ombetu. Nti empanifo no sro delegates no. Nti delegates na no asem e na empanifo nta agyira so editu anamon. Nti problem no de no kra ne se empanifo no ye problem but delegates na ye main problem say. Yes. One MP omutu na